Alright, so chapter 4. So chapter 4, if you look at chapter 4, our plan is to complete chapter 4 by 5th June. So use your time wisely. Okay, divide the video lectures into these 3 weeks time. Okay, so that you can use the time wisely and then pace your learning lah. Okay, no need to rush. Alright. For example, if you see at the video lecture, there are many. I post quite a lot of video lectures, isn't it? So no need to like buat semua sekali dalam waktu yang sama kan, macam kita tengok cerita Korea tu kan, tak payah. Okay, so you can pace your learning so that tak berapa overwhelmed lah. Okay, so because this one should be spent into week 9 until week 11, so kita ada 3 minggu. Okay, but be careful lah, because within this time also we need to submit the exercise and also quiz and the feedback. Okay, so feedback ni saya nampak ramai yang tak jawab, mungkin tak nampak kepentingan dia. But the feedback ni is important for me actually, for me to look at what do you think about the learning process. Okay, maybe you want more notes or something like that, or maybe you want anything at all. Okay, so then I can see from the feedback that you give lah. Okay, so that I can improve the way I approach the learning process with all of you. Okay, so I hope everyone will complete all of these things. Okay, exercise, quiz dengan juga feedback. Okay, feedback tu penting untuk saya. Okay. So as you can see here, chapter 4 ada 2 bahagian. Okay, part 1 and part 2. But basically part 1 covers subsection 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and part 2 ni notes dia mostly on the internet. Alright. So ni kita tengok je ULearn chapter 3. So if you look at ULearn chapter 3, I had update some resource over here. So I hope you will click on the section week 7, 8, even though dah terlepas kan, tapi tak apa. Click on week 7, 8 later on in ULearn, and then you can browse through this 1, 2, 3 links. Okay, so I hope you can go through to give you more knowledge lah on operating system. Alright. So actually, you can get more information from the internet. It's just that we need to know how to filter our information. Okay, sebab semua information boleh reach now, isn't it, through the internet? Okay, so it's fine, but then you need to know which one is which lah. Okay, and this 1, 2, 3 resources ni cuma my recommendation to all of you to go through. Apart from our okay, so let's take a look at chapter 4. Okay, so again, this is just reminder. Okay, submit exercise, quiz and feedback. Okay, and try to pace your learning. Okay, manage your time well. Okay, to complete all the resources in week 9 to 11 in these 3 weeks. Okay, maksudnya by 5th June ni semua dah siap dah chapter 4 punya nota. Okay, chapter 4 punya learning materials semua dah complete. Okay, so try to plan your time wisely. Okay, so kita stop sekejap. Saya tengok apa awak punya chat ni. Kau ada soalan ke? Bila doktor? Okay. Okay, so let me just read through some of the questions before we proceed. Test bila? Okay, test kita tak tahu lagi. But the tentative date will be around 4th of June until 14th of June. Okay, 4 hingga 14 Jun dia punya tentative date. Tapi tak tahu bila. Okay, fakulti akan susun ikut jadual lah nanti. Alright, so semua courses also will be on that date, the midterm test. Okay, next question. Can use Microsoft Word. This one for what? Microsoft Word ni? For test, is it? From your chat ni, ada satu soalan from Nur Aidil. can use Microsoft Word Doctor. So this one a question for test. Okay. For test, yes. I mean, at this point of time, we are going to use Microsoft Word for the test. Okay. Alright. Okay, so I guess that's it. Okay, let me just continue with chapter 4. So I believe that some of you already look at the video lectures. Okay, so very good. So by this time, maybe you have some idea already on what chapter 4 is all about. Okay, so let us together take a look at chapter 4. So chapter 4 is about computer communications and networking. So recall back, chapter 1 we look at introduction to computer in general, isn't it? Chapter 2 we look at the computer hardware. Okay, and then chapter 3 we look at computer operating system or computer software. Okay, but now chapter 4 kita tengok dekat computer communications and networking, meaning that how does this computer communicate and connected to each other. So this is what chapter 4 is all about. Okay, so altogether there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sections in chapter 4. Okay, so the first one is computer communications. The second one is computer network. The third one is network architectures, topologies, and communication standards. The fourth one is data communications over telephone network. The fifth one is communication devices and channels. And the last one is the internet. So you see, basically, from the computer communications and networking, then we have the internet. Okay, so what we look at now is actually how does the internet exist in the first place? Okay, because internet exists from a group of some computers connected together and then expand secara tak langsung. Okay, so bila this group of computers connected together and expand the connection, so then we have the internet now. Right, so this is just the general overview on this chapter. Okay, so let's take a look at the first section, computer communications. So this one dalam kurungan ni slide 1 until 15. So this one means you can refer to slide 1 until 15 in our chapter 4 lecture notes slide part 1. Okay, to refer for the first section, computer communications. So what is the important thing in this section? Okay, first we need to know what is the meaning of computer communications. Okay, so the meaning of computer communications is that it is a process, okay, in which two or more computers or devices transfer data, instructions and information. So ni maksud dia computer communication. Okay. Why do we need this computer communication? Sorry, not why do we need. What is needed? Okay, what is needed for computer communication? Okay, so we know already what is computer communication. So what is needed for computer communication? So basically there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there are 5 elements or 5 things that is needed for computer communication. Okay, so this one you can refer to the slide and also in our course module. Okay, so the first one we need to have a source. The second one we need to have a transmitter. Okay, and then the next one we need to have transmission system. Transmission system ni maksudnya communication channel. Okay, sama ada dia secara wired ke wireless macam tu. So tu dua bahagian yang utama lah for transmission system. Either it is wired or wireless. And then we need to have a receiver and then we need to have the destination. So source and destination ni is our computer. Okay, one computer to another. And then transmitter ni apa? Transmitter is another device, okay, that convert the messages from the source into the form that can be transmitted through the transmission system. Okay, so maksudnya transmitter ni dia macam modem lah. Okay, dia tukar kita punya data tu dalam bentuk yang dia boleh hantar through our communication channel. Okay, and then when the data goes through the communication channel, so dia nak sampai dekat destination. Okay, so it will go through receiver dulu. So what does receiver do? Dia terbalik daripada transmitter. Okay, dia akan decode the received data into the form that the destination can understand. Alright, and this is also done by modem lah, paling senang. Okay, modem ataupun apa-apa interface in between our device to the internet connection ataupun through the transmission system. Okay, so that is what is done by receiver. And then destination is our computer ataupun apa-apa device yang receive the information lah. Okay, so it can also be our mobile phones, okay, our iPad or anything at all. What is needed for computer communication? Ada 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kita panggil dia 5 element lah, okay. Okay, next, we look at the use of communication technology. So maksudnya now the computer can communicate with each other. So what is the use of this communication technology? Okay, so these are some of the use, okay, for email, blogging, chatting, socializing, alright. And then video conferencing, sharing information through web pages, instant messaging, online learning, online shopping, and so on and so forth. Ada banyak kegunaan dia kan. Alright, so this one kalau email ni maksudnya kita boleh guna apa, Hotmail, Yahoo, okay, Gmail. Blogging we can use Blogspot or any other platform, isn't it? And chatting we can use many platform as well lah, okay, Twitter ke apa. And then socializing, Facebook and all the technologies that you know lah. Okay, basically semua ada dekat dalam sini. Okay, so that is the use of communication technology. So basically 1, 2, 3 ni, 3 soalan ni is the core lah, the core information that we need to at least know for for section 1 ni, computer communications.